Right. So let us continue the topic oxidation number. Then later we will discuss about redox reaction. So what is oxidation number and how to calculate oxidation number of given element in a compound, and important of oxidation number, and next what is redox reaction, and what is oxidizing agent and what is reducing agent, and most important is balancing redox reaction. Okay, balancing redox reaction you might have studied in first PUC 11th standard, but in shortcut method, right? If they give the question within like fraction of seconds, you have to identify the balancing, how to balance equation. So that is concept. Let's start with the oxidation number. Do you know oxidation number is, it is nothing but the charge appear on atom, isn't it? So if the atom has charge, it may be positive or negative. So the charge appear on atom, even on molecule or compound, is called what? Oxidation number. So therefore oxidation number is the charge appear on atom or molecule or compound, called oxidation number. Okay, then how to identify or how to calculate oxidation number. For example, if I write like Na plus, Cl minus or Br minus, right, H plus, can you tell me what is the oxidation number of Na plus? It is a plus 1. Oxidation number has always sign. It may be negative or it may be positive. So you must say either plus 1 or minus 1, like that. So plus 1, Cl is minus 1, Br is minus 1, H is plus 1, right? So therefore here write one important point: oxidation number has sign. It has sign. Okay. Next, let us see the rules for calculating oxidation number. What are the important rules? 1. The first rule is the oxidation number of an element in its free state is 0. Yes or no? Oxidation number of element in its free state is 0. Oxidation number of an element in its free state is 0. Can you tell me example? Like example is not free state, like sodium, Na sodium. I am not writing Na plus, right? Its free state it is 0. Like whatever element you take in its free state, it must be 0. Yeah, O2 you have to, yes, O2 also. Take O2. It is in its free state 0. Like Br2, F2, Cl2, F2 0. In its free state now, like N2, free state is N2, nitrogen gas, 0. Therefore in its free state it must be 0. Okay, next, second rule. And tell me, what is the oxidation state of alkali metal? Second rule, oxidation state of alkali metal. Alkali metal is always plus 1. Can you tell me what are the alkali metal?
Sodium,
Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium, where francium is a radioactive element. So therefore lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium are alkali metal. So alkali metal always carry +1 charge. That means their oxidation number is always plus 1. Next, third rule. So oxidation number of alkaline earth metal. Alkaline earth metals. Can you tell me? It is plus 2. So what are the alkaline earth metal? Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium are alkaline earth metal. In alkaline earth metal, here radium is a radioactive element. Next, fourth rule. Oxidation number of halogen. Halogen like fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So halogen is always minus 1. So what are the halogens? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine is generally minus 1. But here one important note is the oxidation number of halogen is minus 1, fluorine always minus 1. But chlorine, bromine, iodine may exhibit plus 1, plus 3, plus 5, plus 7. So right next, right here only, fluorine is always minus 1, but chlorine, bromine, iodine may exhibit plus 1, plus 3, plus 5, plus 7 also possible. These are also possible. You have studied in P block element. Then fluorine is always minus 1. It never exhibit positive oxidation state. Why? Why fluorine do not exhibit? Because it is a most, yes, it has highest electronegativity. So therefore fluorine has always minus 1 OS oxidation state because it has highest electronegativity. Due to highest electronegativity, it can exhibit only negative minus 1. It never exhibit positive. Next, fifth rule. The oxidation number of hydrogen is plus 1. Generally plus 1, but in metal hydride it is a minus 1. Oxidation state or oxidation number. Okay, right. Oxidation number of hydrogen is plus 1, but in metal hydride it is minus 1. Can you tell me example for metal hydride? Like sodium hydride. Sodium is a metal and hydrogen, it is called metal hydride. It means the meaning of metal hydride is hydrogen is combined with metal, called metal hydride. In case of metal hydride, metal must be positive. When metal is positive, it must be negative. It is a plus 1, it should be minus 1. In such case, hydrogen has negative minus 1 OS, whereas MgH2 here also same. So this is a plus 2, it is minus 2. 2 hydrogen minus 2, 1 hydrogen is minus 1. Like that, hydrogen can also exhibit minus 1 oxidation state in metal hydride. Next, sixth point. The oxidation state of oxygen. Oxidation number of oxygen. So generally it is minus 2. So oxygen has minus 2, but oxygen can also exhibit. Tell me, oxygen can also exhibit minus 1, minus half. Yes, but it can also exhibit minus 1 in peroxide and minus 1 by 2 superoxide. Important. So in peroxide it has minus 1 oxidation state. In superoxide minus 1 by 2. But oxygen can also exhibit positive OS. Oxygen can also exhibit positive OS, that is O2F2 and OF2. In O2F2 it is oxygen has plus 1 OF2, it is plus 2. That means oxygen can also exhibit plus 1, plus 2 in O2F2 and OF2. Why? In O2F2, OF2, fluorine has highest electronegativity. It should be minus 1. It should be negative. If it is negative, it should be positive. So therefore, it is oxygen can exhibit positive OS only when combined with fluorine. Because oxygen has second highest electronegative element, right? Oxygen is a second highest electronegative element. So therefore, which is first highest? Fluorine. So therefore, here fluorine 1, 2 fluorine here minus 2, it should be plus 2. 2 oxygen plus 2, 1 oxygen plus 1. Here also same, it is minus 1. 1 oxygen, 1 fluorine, 1 fluorine minus 1, 2 fluorine minus 2. Then 1 oxygen plus 2. Right? Therefore, oxygen can also exhibit plus 1 plus 2 OS in combination with fluorine only. Next, 7th point. The oxidation number of oxygen is minus 1, that is minus 2, peroxide minus 1, superoxide minus half. Next is oxidation number of oxygen over no. Now let's see. Next is, see, the maximum oxidation state of any element is equal to its group number or valency electron, not valency, valence electron. The maximum oxidation number is always equal to group number or number of valence electron, whereas the minimum oxidation number of an element is always equal to 8 group number minus 8. Okay, right on. Maximum oxidation number of an element equal to group number, its group number over R valence electron, number of valence electron. Okay, and minimum oxidation number of an element equal to, it is a group number minus 8, nothing but valence electron minus 8. Okay, for example, tell me sulfur. What is the maximum oxidation number of sulfur and minimum oxidation number of sulfur? 6. Tell me maximum equal to its group number. What is the 16th group? So 16 group, but how many valence electron? 6 valence electron. Sulfur has 6 valence electron, therefore maximum is plus 6.
Minus 6. Minus 2.
Then minimum is equals to, it is a number of valence electron minus 8. So our group number 8, our valence electron 8. So valence electron is 6 minus 8 equal to minus 2. Okay, next point. Sometime if oxidation number of element is exceeds group number, if oxidation number of an element is exceeded group number, it indicates a molecule having peroxy bond or peroxy linkage, and its original or actual oxidation number equal to group number. Important. Yes, peroxy bond. If an element oxidation number exceeds its valence electron, if an element oxidation number exceeds its valence electron, indicates peroxy bond, and its original oxidation number must be equal to valence electron or group number. Right. So there are many time question appeared based on this point. Let us take example chromium peroxide. It is CrO5. If you calculate oxidation number of Cr, tell me, Cr is a X, there are 5 oxygen, 5 into 1 oxygen is -2, the total oxidation number is 0, then X equal to plus 10, because 5 2s are 10 minus 10, transfer this side, plus 10, X equal to plus 10, that means chromium is plus 10. But tell me, is it possible chromium plus 10? Why? What is the group number of chromium? Chromium belongs to 6th group. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium. Scandium is a 3rd group. It is a 4th, 5th, 6th. So chromium belongs to 6th group. It must have
Oxidation number 6.
oxidation number plus 6 only. Plus 10 is not possible. So therefore, but we are getting plus 10. This indicates that it has peroxy bond. And what is its original oxidation number? Plus 6 only. That is the meaning. Okay. Then it has peroxy bond. Then what is the meaning of peroxy bond? So
Two oxygens.
peroxy bond means if the bond present between two oxygen atoms, oxygen linkage, right, like this, oxygen linkage is called peroxy linkage or peroxy bond. Then what is the structure of chromium peroxide? So it has butterfly structure. Chromium peroxide has butterfly structure. There is a 1 chromium, 5 oxygen. There is a 1 C double bond O. There are 4 oxygen like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there is a bond between oxygen. This is called peroxy bond. There are how many peroxy bond? 1, 2. There are 2 peroxy bonds. Then how do you calculate now oxidation state? This is not a peroxy, it is a -2. This is a peroxy, -1. This is a peroxy, -1. It is -1, -1. Then tell me, you just add all negative oxidation numbers, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Since all these added, it become -6, then the chromium must be +6. Therefore it become total neutral, right? So that's what chromium has, +6 oxidation state. Next rule, do you know, usually metals have positive OS, right? The metal oxidation number usually it is a positive plus, but in case of metal carbonyl, come on, tell me, in case of metal carbonyl, what is the oxidation state of metal? 0. Important. The oxidation state of or oxidation number of metal is 0 in metal carbonyls and metal amalgam.
Means G.
Yes.
HG.
Yes. Tell me, let's see. Metal carbonyl is, do you know what are metal carbonyl? It is a kind of complex compound where complex compound metal with carbon monoxide, right? So it is a metal carbonyl is a complex compound where carbon monoxide is a ligand and metal will be there M. So therefore the complex compound formed between metal and carbon monoxide, this carbon monoxide should be X. So such type of compounds are called metal carbonyl. Like for example, nickel. Nickel is, you know, coordinated with 4 carbon monoxide. It is a metal carbonyl.
-4.
No, like iron. Iron has a complex compound with 5 carbon monoxide. Therefore, in all metal carbonyl, yes, 0. In all metal carbonyl, this metal has 0 oxidation state.
Carbon monoxide
Right?
is neutral.
Because carbon monoxide is neutral. Very good. So here nickel is, take X. There are 4 carbon monoxide. What is the oxidation state of 1 carbon monoxide? 0. Carbon monoxide is a neutral molecule, no. Then the sum of the oxidation state always 0. Then X equal to 0. Therefore, in all metal carbonyls, metal carry 0 oxidation state. Similarly, metal amalgam, you know, sodium amalgam. Amalgam is mercury. Metal with mercury or mercury with metal. Like zinc amalgam. Do you remember where we use zinc amalgam? In Clemmensen reduction. Metal carbonyl, in Clemmensen reduction we use this. So therefore here, wherever mercury is associated with metals, they are called metal amalgams. In all metal amalgams, so here metal is 0, metal is 0, right? Metal carry 0 oxidation state. Next, tell me, oxidation number may be 0, it may be negative, it may be positive.
Fractional also.
Yes, it may be fraction also, important. Fraction also. So oxidation number 0 we have seen, negative, positive we have seen, but yes, oxidation. So oxidation number may be fraction because oxidation number is a average value. Important. Why it is a fraction? Because it is a average value. For example, let us take hydrozoic acid. Okay, HN3, N3H. It is called hydrozoic acid, not ammonia. What is ammonia?
NH3.
NH3 is ammonia, N3H is hydrozoic acid. Tell me, in hydrozoic acid, what is the oxidation number of nitrogen? There is a 3x, right? It is a +1 equal to 0.
X equals to -1/3.
Yes, so then x equal to
-1/3.
-1/3. It is a fraction or not? Next, tell me, next is the sum of the oxidation number of all the elements in a compound always equal to
0.
right. Last point, sum of the oxidation numbers of elements in a compound equal to 0. That is neutral compound. Okay, for example,
or equals to charge.
or equal to charge of the compound, or equal to charge of compound or molecule. For example, take H2SO4 sulfuric acid. In sulfuric acid we need to calculate oxidation number of sulfur. Tell me here there are how many hydrogen? 2 hydrogen. 2 into plus 1 plus sulfur we need to calculate, let us take X, plus there are 4 oxygen, 4 into 1 oxygen is minus 2. Then the sum of the oxidation number of all the element equal to 0. It is a neutral compound. So therefore if you calculate X equal to plus 6. Similarly, let us take SO4 minus 2. Now calculate oxidation number of sulfur.
X plus 4 into
Again take X,
minus 2.
then 4 into minus 2 equal to minus 2. Right? Why equal to minus 2? It is a charged compound, right? So therefore the sum of the oxidation state of all the element equal to its total charge minus 2. So here if you calculate here X equal to, again you will get plus 6. Okay, so these are the some important rules to calculate oxidation number of element. Now let's say some different examples, not routine examples, we can calculate. We have studied in plus 1 level also, but let's see different example. Take one question. Calculate the oxidation number of following. Following underlined atoms. Or element. 1. Peroxy monosulfuric acid, its formula H2SO5. It is also called Carros acid. Peroxy monosulfuric acid. Next, peroxy disulfuric acid. Not H2S2O8. Its name is Marshall acid. H2S2O8. Here also underlined atom is sulfur. Next, chromium peroxide. This is already we did, no? Chromium peroxide, CrO5 4. Peroxy phosphoric acid. Peroxy phosphoric acid, it is H3PO5. H3PO5. This is H. So here is chromium, here is P. Okay, so calculate oxidation number of these underlined atom. Okay, I'll do first one. Tell me H2SO5, no? You calculate in by routine method. Tell me 2 into plus 1 plus sulfur is X plus oxygen is 5 minus 2. Find 2 equal to 0. Then X equal to plus 8. But you need to check. You need to check whether plus 8 is possible for sulfur. Why? Sulfur, yes, sulfur belongs to 16th group and it is has 6 valence electron. since sulfur has 6 valence electron, maximum is plus 6 only. More than plus 6 not possible. No, there are no electron, no, to lose 6 or 8 electron. Is there 8 electron in sulfur to lose electron? No, there are only 6 electron. It can lose maximum of 6 electron, it become plus 6. Then how do you get plus 8? This indicate that sulfur has, this molecule has what? Peroxy bond. It has peroxy bond. Therefore, now what is its original oxidation number? Its original oxidation number must be plus 6 only. Okay, in exam if they ask what is the oxidation number of sulfur, you should write plus 6 but not plus 8. On calculation you will get plus 8, but that is not a correct one. The correct one is plus 6. Then how do you get this plus 6? So that can be calculated by only structure H2SO5. Then write the structure of sulfuric acid. Peroxsulfuric acid. There is a sulfur bond, oxygen bond here like this, right? Then you know sulfuric acid. This is sulfuric acid, no? The structure of sulfuric acid this, but this is peroxy, no? There is one oxygen is more. Tell me, since there is a one oxygen more, that 1 2 3 4 here 5 oxygen, there is a one oxygen present here. Now this oxygen bond is called peroxy. Now this is a peroxy bond or peroxy linkage. Since there is one peroxy linkage, this oxygen is -1, this oxygen -1. Then what about remaining oxygens? -2, -2, -2. Okay. Then tell me, add all the negative oxidation state. What do you get? Plus
8, sir, after minus 2 into we get plus 6 oxidation number.
Plus 6, no? -2, -6, no? No, something wrong. 6. Yeah. Plus -6, -7, -8. Yeah. Then what is? Okay, therefore plus 6 is right. Similarly, peroxy disulfuric acid H2S2O8. Calculate oxidation number of sulfur. There are 2 hydrogen plus 2 sulfur 2x, then 8 oxygen. So 8 into -2 equal to 0, right? Tell me, 2x equal to, what is 2x equal to? It is a -16 plus 14, then x equal to plus 7. Tell me whether oxidation number of sulfur plus 7 possible? Sulfur has only maximum of 6 electron, right? Valence electron. Those 6 valence electron can be lost, but plus 7 is not possible. So its original oxidation number should be plus 6. Okay, plus 7 is not. But what does indicate? It indicates that molecule has peroxy bond, right? There is a peroxy linkage. Then write the structure of this molecule. So it is similar to sulfuric acid.
Instead of their OH is
Tell me. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There is a oxygen bond. This is a peroxy bond or peroxy linkage. -1 -1. This is -2. It is -2 -2 -2 -2 -2 plus 1 plus 1. So how many negative? -2 -4 -6 7 8 10 12 14 14 plus 2 12
6.
means plus 6.
Plus 6 plus
This is a plus 6, this is a plus 6. Similarly, chromium peroxide already we have done. Next, peroxyphosphoric acid H3PO5. Right. Calculate the oxidation number of phosphorus. It is a plus 3 hydrogen, phosphorus take X, right, oxygen 5 into minus 2, then sum of the oxidation rate is 0, X equal to plus 7,
Phosphorus 5, 6,
X equal to plus 7, but phosphorus has maximum of 5 electron because it is a 15th group element. Since it has 5 valence electron, this plus 7 is not possible, therefore it is wrong. Then what is its, the actual oxidation number is plus 5. This is right. It means it has peroxy linkage. So that peroxy linkage can be understood by writing structure. Structure, not diagram. Yes. Yes. Then what is the structure of the molecule? To write the structure of this molecule, you should know structure of phosphoric acid. Do you know what is the structure of phosphoric acid? H3PO4. It is phosphoric acid, no? Tell me its structure. P double bond O, OH. There is one more OH, one more OH. H3PO4. Then we want H3PO5. One oxygen extra. There is a one oxygen extra will be linked with one more oxygen. Therefore, minus 1, minus 1. This is a plus 1. Now here is, it is a minus 2, right, plus 1. Here also it is a plus 1, minus 2. Then calculate, it become plus 5. Okay. Next, write one more question. Calculate the oxidation number of following. Okay. One. N3H already written. Hydrozoic acid already written. Okay. Okay, write once again. N3H 2 C2O3. It is called carbon suboxide. Three Na2 S2 O8. Four. It is Br3 O8. Right, so this is already written, no? It is minus 1 by 3 got. Now next take carbon suboxide C2O3. Right, in carbon suboxide, tell me there are 2 carbon, 2x plus 3 into minus 2 equal to 0. Then 2x equal to plus 6. Plus 6, no? Yeah, x equal to plus 3. Tell me. No, not 2 carbon, 3 carbon, sorry. Structure is 3 carbon.
Plus 2 sir, oxidation.
2x, it is a C3O2, 3x plus 2 into minus 2 equal to 0. Come on, tell me. 3x equal to plus 4, x equal to plus 4 by 3. Right? Now here, what is the oxidation number of carbon? It is a fraction. Right? Then now you may have doubt how we got this fraction value. Important. Listen carefully. We have studied one point. Oxidation number of an element may be fraction also because it is a average value. What is the meaning of average value? So to understand average, yes, to understand average value, you need to understand structure. There are 3 carbons, no? 1, 2, 3. There are 2 oxygen. Now here, what is the oxidation number of oxygen? It is normal oxygen, minus 2, minus 2. Listen here. Minus 2, minus 2. Then, since it is minus 2, adjacent carbon has plus 2. It is minus 2, plus 2. Then this carbon has 0. It is just like neutral. Okay. Therefore, see, minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 is 0. It is neutral. But now what? This is plus 2 plus 2. But there are how many total carbons?
4 by 3.
There are total 3 carbons. Okay, take 3x. 3x. Then it is a, this is a plus 2, it is a plus 2, it is 0. Plus 2 plus 0 plus 2. Then 3x equal to
4.
plus 4. X equal to
Plus 4 by 3.
this is. So it indicates that this is a average value. You need to understand structure. Okay. Similarly, yeah, Na2S2O8. Can we write it is S2O8 minus 2? Because 2 sodium is a plus 2, no? Its name is tetrathionate. Tetrathionate. There are 2 sulfur, right? How many oxygen are there?
8 oxygen.
There are 8 oxygen, no? 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yes, Na2S2O. 1 second. S double bond S, double bond O, double bond O. If it is 8, it becomes peroxy. Now, if you just calculate here, what do you get? What is oxidation number you get? 2 sulfur, 2x plus 8 into minus 2 equal to minus 2. Come on. What is 2x plus 7? Minus? No. If you take 6,
6 means 7, 6,
it is 12, no? 2x equal.
6 plus 6. If you take 6 means x equals to plus 6.
Yes, 1 second. S4O.
5.
No.
8.
Not. I wanted to give tetrathionate structure. Na2S4O6. Sorry. No. In redox reaction, you just open redox reaction. Last balancing where reducing agent. Yes, hypo. Yeah, sodium, thio. Sodium thiosulfate. Tell me formula.
Na2S2O3.
Na2S2O3.
Sodium thiosulfate.
Then next, one more reducing agent, tetrathionate. S4O6. Right. I wanted to write that. S4O6 minus 2. Right. Correct. S4O6. There are 4 sulfur. No. 1, 2, 3, 4 sulfur. Yeah. O6. No. Double bond. Double bond here. Double bond. Correct. Where we are written? For what example written? For reducing agent. Okay. Change here also. It is a tetrathionate. Come on. Tetrathionate ion, or else you can write Ne2, sodium tetrathionate also. Now, because I wanted to explain fraction, we will get fraction here. That's what. Come on, tell me. If you calculate oxidation number of this, it is a S4O6 minus 2, 4 into X plus 6 into minus 2 equal to minus 2. Right?
10 by 4. 5 by 2.
Then X equal to 5 by plus 5 by 2, no?
Yes, sir.
Plus 5 by 2, it is a fraction. Then now question is, how do we get plus 5 by 2? That can be understood by structure. Yeah. Again diagram.
6, 0, 0, 6.
These two 0 0.
6.
It is a minus 2. It is a plus 2. It is a not plus 2.
Plus 6, sir.
Yeah, plus
6.
it is 6. Correct only.
Sir,
Tell
plus
me.
6 not, sir. 5 will come, sir. Plus 5, plus 5.
Plus 5, yeah?
Yes, sir.
How will you get plus 5? You say it is minus 2, minus 2, minus 4, right? Now,
Minus 1.
no, this is not minus 1.
So,
Charge is minus 1, but its oxidation state comes. Okay, you just tell me, if you take it is a 1 minus 1. Now its charge is minus 1. No, otherwise you take Na. Why your confusion? Na. Okay, Na is a plus 1. Na is a plus 1. This is a minus 1. It is a
minus 1. So
minus-
plus 1, sir. Plus 1, then 5 we get 5 by 2
Huh.
fraction value.
No, it's minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, but no, this minus 1 plus 1 contribute here also. It means oxygen has minus 2 only. Minus 2 only, plus 1 no. You see, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 6 no. It's supposed to be plus 6, but there is plus 1 no.
Plus 5.
That's right, huh?
Yes, sir.
Here also, sulfur minus 2, minus 2, it is minus 2, minus 6. It's supposed to be minus 6, but there is a plus 1. Plus 5. Therefore, now question is this. There are 2 sulfur.
4 oxygen. 4
Yeah, 4 sulfur. 4x.
plus
Then
10.
it is a plus 5, plus 0, plus 0, plus 5. 4 sulfur no. 1 sulfur is plus 5. 0, 0. It is a plus 5. Then 4x equal to plus 10. Right?
Yes, sir.
Then x equal to plus 5 by 2. It means the fraction oxidation state of an element is because of this average value. Okay. Then there was one previous question. Now in this molecule, question is like this. In this molecule there are 4 sulfur. 4 sulfur having whether same or different oxidation state. Different. 2 sulfur having plus 5 plus 0. So this is possible with structure only. Okay. Last one is B3O8. See, we are discussing all different example. I'm not going like routine example. You can calculate. These are only different. Br3O8. So there are 3 bromine, no, 1, 2, 3 bromine, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, its name is tribromocarbonate. It is 2019 NEET question. Before last year only. Okay, so tribromocarbonate, there are 3 bromine. If you calculate oxidation state, 3x plus 8 into minus 2 equal to 0, tell me, 3x equal to plus 16, then x equal to plus 16 by 3, right? Now how do you get x is plus 16 by 3? This is by structure. It is minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, all are minus 2. But see, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 6, it should be plus 6. Here also, it is a plus 6.
Plus 4.
But this is plus 4. There are 3 bromine. 3 bromines do not have same oxidation number. 2 bromine having plus 6, 1 bromine having plus 4. Therefore, I want bromine, bromine, bromine. 3 bromine, 3x equal to plus 6, plus 4, plus 6. Okay, then 3x equal to 10, 16 by 16. Then x equal to it means in a given molecule, all elements may not have,
Same oxidation.
even similar atom, all similar atom may not have
Same
same oxidation state. We should take average.